If you're anywhere in South Louisiana today, you know it is hot and miserable outside. I tell you what, the only place that most of us want to be right now with this heat is in the cold AC or near a body of water, right? So if you currently have something for sale and you feel like it's been sitting on the market for a while, y'all, it's so hot right now. All people are thinking about is staying cool. And one of the last things that people are thinking about doing is getting out in this heat and touring homes, which means you're going from hopefully cool air inside to then again hot outside. So let's talk about some strategies for getting your house sold if you are thinking about selling it anytime soon, or if it's been on the market for a little while. Darla, real estate agent with Real Broker, servicing all of Acadiana. If you are thinking about buying anytime soon, and if you are thinking about selling your house and do not know of an amazing real estate agent in your local network that sells lots and lots and lots of houses, I can list houses anywhere in Louisiana. Give me a call. I'd love to help you. All right, so let's talk about if you're thinking about selling anytime soon. That means in the next few weeks, in the next few months. What are some reasons that it would be a great time to be a seller? We all know the first little cool front that comes through, everyone is excited about getting outside, enjoying the fresh, cool air, and getting their yards and houses spruced up and looking good for the fall, right? We're all going to get our fall plants out. We're going to get our fall and football decorations out, and we are excited about being outside. So what happens if you are a pre-approved buyer and you're looking to buy? The good news for you as a seller is those people are now excited about getting outside, enjoying the fresh air, and house hunting in temperatures that are not miserable. So if you're a seller and you have been thinking about selling, in the next couple of weeks, when the first cool front comes through, fingers crossed, right, that happens sooner than later. We're all waiting anxiously for that first cool snap. Buyers are going to be out and about and touring homes. So that means that if your house is on the market and ready to be toured and ready to be looked at, it's going to be a great time to be a seller. So you may want to brave the heat right now and make sure that your house looks as good as it possibly can look when you're ready for it to hit the market, so that when that first cool snap comes through, buyers who are out and about and pre-approved and ready to look at homes are ready to look at yours. So what are some things that you as a seller can do to prepare your home and get it ready to hit the market, so that when it hits the market, it doesn't sit on the market for a long time? As a seller, the hardest thing to do is to keep a home show ready. So you want to be thinking about all the things from the outside to the inside that you can do to be proactive, and so that when it hits the market, it sells as quickly as humanly possible. And that means making sure that you have great curb appeal, which means something as simple as making sure that the grass stays cut, that the yard looks amazing, that if you have flower beds, that they look fresh. And look, it doesn't mean that you need to plant fresh plants and fresh flowers. It is hot right now, and keeping new plants alive is going to be very hard to do. So if you have flower beds already, the easiest thing to do is to pull the weeds and put yourself some fresh mulch, and that's all you really need to do, in my opinion. I wouldn't plant anything right now because it's going to be very, very hard to keep anything alive in this heat. So just put fresh mulch, make sure it looks like you've maintained it, get rid of the weeds, cut your grass. If your house needs a good fresh power washing, you absolutely want to do that. Make sure that if you have cement slabs, that they look good, that they are blown off, You want to give the first best impression that you have maintained your home and that it is ready to hit the market, ready to go, so that a new buyer doesn't have a whole lot of maintenance to do when they buy it. So on the inside, the best smell of a house is no smell at all. So get rid of anything in the house that has odors, like maybe old carpets, old rugs, dog beds. If you have an old chair that maybe only the dog sits on, or that's been handed down to you by someone else and it's cloth, those kinds of things keep odors in them, and this would be a great time to get rid of those kinds of things. The best smell when someone walks inside your house is no smell at all. So you don't want to cover up odors with things like candles or scentsies or sprays, and that just isn't good, right? It just doesn't smell good. Any light bulbs in your house that are dull or really dusty and you don't want to clean them, replace them with LED daylight bulbs. Your house cannot be too bright, it cannot be too decluttered, it cannot be too clean. So all those things you should do before your house hits the market. Remember, you get one first impression, one time to make a great first impression. The best thing that you can do is to make sure that professional photography is being used. Whether you're going to sell it yourself or you're going to hire a realtor, professional photography is worth every penny, and you will always get all of your money back. So listen, good luck to you. If you're getting your house ready right now, we know it's hotter than hell outside and it's not going to be fun, but it absolutely will pay off in the fall when that first cool front comes through. Y'all take care and have a great day.